Even that time, that time, but same time I realize it is okay. We have sometimes we have uh, up and down is come in stammer life, so I accept it as a normal thing.
Very good, very good. And this is what I wanted to emphasize, that if the presentation had not gone well, even then you should be able to smile and carry on living your life
Yes, yes,
without getting totally shattered or broken. This is one thing which we all have to learn. Uh, Non-stammerers also, as well as stammerers. But the stammerers need to learn it a little bit more because we've been wanting fluency for a long, long time. So when we give a good presentation, we feel really very good. And after a couple of weeks, if we give a little bad presentation, somebody asks a question we are not able to explain very well, then it hurts for a long, long time. So we go
yes, sir.
up and down. Amplitude is very high. So we should become a little, more controlled. That a presentation went very well. Okay, fine, good. But I'm not too happy. I mean, a lot of better things can happen. It doesn't matter. And if things do
Right,
not go very well, to that also you should be a little bit immune. That okay, it has not gone very well. So what? I'll keep on working. I'll keep on presenting. And in Gita, there's a word they use, sthita pragya, somebody whose mind, whose intellect, whose discretion is stable. Of course, there they use it in a very spiritual sense, but we can use it in our day-to-day battles also. That a man should not be too happy if things are going in his favor, and he should also not be too unhappy if things are not going in his favor. He should try to develop a kind of even temperament. हैप्पी भी हो रहे, खुश हो रहे, अच्छा प्रेजेंटेशन हुआ तो सेलिब्रेट भी किया, but not too happy. Because when
too
you're
happy.
too happy, then you also become too unhappy if things go wrong. And this happens a lot to standards. If they fail one presentation, they stop making studies, they stop making preparation for the next presentation. They become totally demolished. So that is one thing which we all have to learn. And I'm very happy that your techniques are working for you. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank you, Arvind. Thank you, Arvind. Thank you so much. Over to Varun Songire, Dr. Varun.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Uh,
How are things with you? Are you noticing any change in yourself? Are things working out for you? Are you feeling better?
yes, sir. पिछले कुछ एक दो वीक से मैं मेरी बोलने की स्पीड पर मैं काम कर रहा था, सर। और और उसके काफ़ी अच्छे रिजल्ट्स मुझे अभी दिखना शुरू हो चुके हैं। बस सर, सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ यही है कि मतलब मैं जब भी मैं एंशियस और मैं स्ट्रेस हो जाता हूँ, त- तभी तभी मेरी मेरी थोड़ी स्टैमरिंग उस वक्त बढ़ जाती है। एंड मैं तभी जो अ, मेरा जो कैमरे का जो मेरा जो कैमरे का जो फियर था, सर, वो वो भी अभी काफी हद तक चला गया है। एंड अभी मैं जब भी मैं मैं डेली प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, तो फिर मैं वो उसका एक 10 से 15 मिनट का एक वीडियो शूट करता हूँ, और मैं वो अपलोड करता हूँ डेली यूट्यूब पर।
वेरी गुड वरुण, टेल मी वन थिंग। आपका स्पीच जो का रेट जो है वो कितना कम हुआ है? लगभग कितने परसेंट कम हुआ है? क्या 50% कम हो गया है या 20% कम हुआ? क्या लगता है आपको? व्हाट इज योर असेसमेंट?
मतलब स्टैमरिंग क्या, सर, या फिर बोलने का स्पीड?
हाँ, बोलने का स्पीड। बोलने आपने अब शुरू में बोला ना कि मेरा बोलने
हाँ,
का स्पीड कुछ कम
हाँ,
हुआ
हाँ,
है। तो लगभग
राइट।
पहले के मुकाबले में कितने परसेंट कम होगा? जैसे मैं ऐसे पूछ रहा हूँ कि
हम्म,
पहले अगर आपकी स्पीड 100 थी तो अब कम
हम्म,
होके 80 पे आ गई है, या 70 पे आ गई है, या 50 पे आ गई है? कितना कम हुआ है स्पीड?
ऑलमोस्ट 60-70 सर।
हाँ, थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत बढ़िया। क्योंकि ओनली व्हेन द स्पीड इज स्लो यू
हम्म,
कैन यूज द टेक्निक
यस
प्रॉपरली,
यस,
है ना?
राइट। यस।
और टेक्निक भी इसीलिए बनी है ताकि हम थोड़ा सा स्लो डाउन हो जाए और हर सिलेबल को प्रॉपरली बोल पाए। सो लोअरिंग योर टेक्निक इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट। सेकंड थिंग विच यू सेड अबाउट डीलिंग विद स्ट्रेस, so number one thing is to develop more awareness when you are under stress. अभी जो है, अभी आप वहां पे हैं जहाँ पे हमें स्ट्रेस से गुजरने के बाद लगता है कि कल मैं बहुत स्ट्रेस में था।
यस।
अभी धीमे धीमे अगर आप ऐसे काम करते रहेंगे तो आप एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा कि जब आप स्ट्रेस में होंगे तभी आप जान पाएंगे कि ओके, नाउ आई एम फीलिंग स्ट्रेस एंड आई शुड डू समथिंग अबाउट इट। व्हेन यू रीच दैट पॉइंट, एंड दैट पॉइंट विल कम विद इन ए मंथ और 2 months, आई एम श्योर, if you continue exposing yourself to stress. And when you develop that awareness while you are in stress, then there are many things you can do about it.
ओके सर।
ठीक है। एक थिंग, एक तो ये है कि लोग कई बार डीप ब्रीथिंग यूज करते हैं, दे टेक वेरी कंट्रोल and then hold the breath in and then release it slowly. They do it 2 or 3 times. Mind and as I'm sure you know that stress का मतलब overactivity of sympathetic nervous system, है ना?
यस यस
So
सर।
and the vagal nerve creates a parasympathetic nervous impulse.
यस
So
कर।
this is how you stimulate your vagal system. When you breathe and you release diaphragm slowly, vagus nerve is there. Vagus nerve is getting stimulated, and it counters the sympathetic nervous system symptoms, increased heart rate, shallow breathing, right?
यस
So,
राइट।
so when you become aware of stress in the moment of stress, then you can use these things. There is another very good trick of dealing with the stress is just accepting it and saying it. For example, I know many people who go to the stage and then they say, I am feeling very stressed because I know you expect great wisdom from me, but I am not a wise man.
यस।
वो साफ साफ बोल देते हैं शुरू में ही कि look, I'm I wish I could tell you something great, but I'm not ready for that. I'm feeling a little nervous. And उसके बाद then they feel very confident and then they give a wonderful speech. They give lot of nuggets of wisdom. So sometimes this also works that at the very outset you feel, hey, I'm feeling nervous. Give me a minute. And then you take couple of deep breath, you take out your note, look at it, and then start talking. So all these things are there. So so right now I'll say just keep on pushing yourself in stressful situations so that you develop awareness that okay, this is how my body is reacting and I need to change this. Thank you, Varun. Wonderful. Now
यस।
let me go over to Naman Jain. Naman,
हेलो। गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
good morning, Naman. कैसा चल
तो
रहा है आपका सफर टीओपीजी के साथ?
अच्छा,
कुछ आगे बढ़ रही है
मस्त।
या नहीं? आगे बढ़ रहे हैं?
जी जी।
किस मायने में? किस मायने में?
मतलब समझ मुझे नहीं आया, आप वापस से बोलेंगे?
हाँ, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि तीसा के साथ आपका सफर कैसा चल रहा है? अगर अच्छा चल रहा है तो क्या अच्छा हो गया है?
जी। तो इसमें ये अच्छा हुआ कि पहले मैं कभी भी इस बारे में किसी से नहीं बोलता था। आई लाइक ये समस्या सॉल्यूशन एंड तीसरा का एक टास्क होता है इंटरव्यू, जिसमें मैंने अपने दोस्तों से इंटरव्यू लिया था। तो उनको बताना पड़ा कि ये है। तो उनको अपनी समस्या बताई, वीडियो क्यों बनानी है ये बताई। तो उसके बाद हाँ उन्होंने भी समझा, तो मुझे अच्छा लगा क्योंकि मैंने पहली बार दोस्तों के सामने अपनी समस्या बताई।
बहुत बड़ी
ऐसा
बात है, बहुत बड़ी बात। आप समझा पा रहे हैं अपनी बात को, है ना? आप जितना समझा पाएंगे उतना ही आपका फ्रस्ट्रेशन कम होगा, क्योंकि हमारा फ्रस्ट्रेशन इस वजह से होता है कि हम कहते हैं मुझे पता बहुत कुछ है लेकिन मैं समझा नहीं पाया। मैं बहुत कुछ कहना चाहता था, मैं सवाल पूछा था लेकिन मैं पूछ नहीं पाया। इससे एक मन में फ्रस्ट्रेशन पैदा होता है। तो अगर आप अब दोस्तों को अपनी बात समझा पा रहे हैं तो धीमे धीमे औरों को भी समझा पाएंगे, और इससे आपका फ्रस्ट्रेशन धीरे धीरे गायब होता चला जाएगा। तो दिस इज वेरी गुड नमन, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी फॉर यू। आपने कौन सा कोड टास्क अभी तक किया है नमन? आखिरी वाला कौन सा किया?
मैंने 4.2 किया है लास्ट अभी।
4.2?
जी।
अच्छा ठीक है, बढ़िया, वेरी गुड, ठीक है। अच्छा, तो चिराग
एक्चुअली
वर्मा।
सर
हम्म, हाँ,
मेडिकल
हाँ, बोलो बोलो।
एक्चुअली सर मेडिकल इमरजेंसी आ गई थी थोड़ी मुझे, इसीलिए मैंने पूरे नहीं किए, लेकिन मैं अभी कर लूंगा बाद
ठीक है,
में।
ठीक है, वेरी गुड नमन, ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच नमन। ओवर टू चिराग एंड देन आई कम टू अनीक। चिराग, आपका कैसा चल रहा है?
Yes, hi everyone. Actually, I like after joining Tisha, I gone through some changes. Like if I like अब मतलब अब जब मैं करता हूँ इस टाइम में, तो अब मतलब मेरे को पता अ, अ, लग जाता है कि हाँ मैं कर रहा हूँ इस टाइम पर। उससे फिर मैं वर्क करता हूँ। सेकंड पार्ट जो कि टेक्निक्स है, उस पे भी मेरे को फोकस हुआ है, जैसे पोजिंग हो गया और बाउंसिंग हो गया। और थर्ड थिंग जो सबसे मेन है वो है कि अब मेरे को मतलब मतलब फील नहीं होता कि सिर्फ मैं ही हूँ जो इस चीज से गुजर रहा है। ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं।
बहुत बड़ी बात है चिराग, बहुत बड़ी बात है। आपने बहुत अच्छी बात बताई कि नाउ यू हैव डेवलप्ड मोर सेल्फ अवेयरनेस। नाउ व्हेन यू गो इन ए ब्लॉक यू आर अवेयर दैट आई एम गोइंग इन ए ब्लॉक। आपको याद होगा बचपन में आप भी और हम सभी हकलाते थे, मगर एहसास नहीं होता था कि हम ब्लॉक में है। वो जब अगला आदमी जब रिएक्शन देता तो तब हम कहते अरे अच्छा, मैं ब्लॉक में था। तो ये तो किसी भी बदलाव के लिए पहला कदम है, टू बिकम अवेयर दैट देयर इज समथिंग which is not right. There's something which I need to change. So, developing awareness in your own speech is a step number one that you have sort of figured out. And you're able to use techniques also. क्योंकि जैसे आप अवेयर होते जाओगे वैसे आप टेक्निक भी यूज कर पाओगे। और टेक्निक यूज करने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि आदमी का मन निर्भय हो, फियरलेस हो। हमारे मन में जब बहुत से डर होते हैं तो तब हम कोई भी टेक्निक यूज नहीं कर पाते। मुझे कई बार जब लोग कहते हैं ना कि अ, ये सब तो ठीक है मगर मौके पे कोई टेक्निक काम नहीं करती, तो वहां पे उसकी वजह सिर्फ यही है कि जिस मौके की वो बात कर रहे हैं उस मौके में, उस मौके पर वो अंदर से बहुत डरे हुए थे। इसीलिए वो ठीक से ना तो बाउंस कर पा रहे थे ना ही प्रोलॉन्गेशन कर पा रहे थे। कोशिश कर रहे थे लेकिन प्रोलॉन्गेशन के बजाय वो स्टैमरिंग में बदल बदल गया, ब्लॉक में बदल गया। और तब उनको लगता है कि ये टेक्निक काम नहीं करती। असल में टेक्निक काम करती है, लेकिन कंडीशन वही है कि योर माइंड शुड बी रीजनेबली फ्री ऑफ फियर। और जैसे आपने बोला कि अब आपको ये बात समझ में आ गई कि हकलाने वाला अकेला मैं नहीं हूँ, तो इससे आपका डर धीरे धीरे कम होता चला जाएगा। अगर आप अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी देखोगे ना, तो आपके फ्रेंड्स में भी ऐसी बहुत सारी बातें होंगी जिसको शायद वो लेके अनकंफर्टेबल होंगे, छिपा रहे होंगे, या स्वीकार नहीं कर रहे होंगे। तो उनकी भिन्नता भी है, उनके साथ भी कुछ समस्याएं हैं, हमारे साथ भी कुछ समस्याएं हैं। और ये समस्या भी नहीं है, इसको हम लोग कहते हैं ये डाइवर्सिटी है। कोई धारा प्रवाह बोलता है, कोई थोड़ा रुक कर बोलता है, कोई थोड़ा स्ट्रगल करके बोलता है। ये एक बोलने का एक अलग तरीका है बस। इसलिए इसको हम एक नाम दे दिया हमने, ट्रांसफ्लुएंसी। ना तो ये डिसफ्लुएंसी है, ना तो ये फ्लुएंसी है, ये ट्रांसफ्लुएंसी है। और तो वेरी गुड चिराग, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी फॉर यू। So now, Anik, if you're ready, have you reached home?
Yes, sir. Hello, hello.
Ah, very
I've
briefly,
reached.
what happened last week when you phoned me?
it is मतलब सिर्फ ये लास्ट वीक नहीं है, मतलब ये जैसे कि मैंने आपको बोला था, ये लास्ट लास्ट कुछ महीने से चल रहा है, क्योंकि क्योंकि आई हैव बीन गोइंग थ्रू अ टफ फेज ऑफ जॉब सर्चिंग. So because and due to that, and as I mentioned earlier as well, that my stammering is completely dynamic. So sometimes it happens 90%, sometimes it happens 10%. So it is very dynamic in nature. So sometimes even the person in front of me cannot even get that I stammer sometimes. So that is a problem. So I was in an interview a few weeks back. So there was three main rounds, and then the first one went well, and in the second one was with the senior managers of the company. So I'm not as I mentioned, it was मैंने मतलब क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मतलब मेरा मेरा कॉन्शियसनेस के आउट ऑफ मतलब अनकॉन्शियसली, मतलब बैक ऑफ माय माइंड, somehow I got anxious, and I started fumbling.
ठीक है, and then you phoned me, ठीक है?
So that
Then what happened?
impacted me with, with the second round. So and that is why I couldn't even do the task in this module, and I couldn't join last week as well.
ठीक
So
है, अब तुम मुझे
I
बताना कि
then
उस
I
दिन जब तुमने फोन किया
reached,
तुम बहुत डिप्रेस थे, परेशान थे. Then what did I ask you
yes,
to do?
yes. Then after talking to Sajin sir, he suggested me to go to Belun Mott. That is a nearby places from my.
I think we've lost Anik. So anyway, so what I wanted to emphasize that he went to Belur Math and he spent like an hour or two there, and then he felt very calm, and then he came home. In other words, if he had not gone to that place, if he had stayed at home, he would have continued to feel miserable throughout the day. This
Hello.
happens a lot. This happens a lot. Anik, don't worry. Anik, don't worry. So this is what happens to us that when we are unhappy. Yesterday my interview went very bad. HR manager threw me out. So today I'm feeling very bad. And if you do not do anything about it actively, if you make no interventions, you will continue feeling bad maybe for the whole day, maybe for the next 2 3 days, because your mind will recursively keep going back to that moment when you think you were insulted, you were thrown out, and you keep on thinking that bad thing. So by thinking about the bad thing, you don't really solve it. So nothing happens. So essentially, what you need to do is to break that cycle, break that loop by doing a hard reset. And hard reset is when you move your body. When you go into a new environment, you forget your problems. Of course, you will say, but this is not a permanent solution. Of course, it is not. Of course, it is not. But definitely, when you come back after 6 hours, 7 hour home, you you have got more options. Your mind has come out of the loop. Now you can start preparing for the next interview. You can start studying some subject. You can start doing something else. So this is what I wanted to emphasize, that whenever you go in a in a loop, in a downward spiral, you're feeling bad, and then you are feeling even more bad because you are feeling bad. Why should I feel bad? So that creates more negativity, and it continues, and you don't do anything. You simply sit and think and keep on, cursing yourself, hating the world. So so the first stage for this condition is to get up and do anything physical, because mental is difficult at that time. Your mind has gone in a loop. So get up and do something. It can be even cleaning your almirah, cleaning your room. It could even be going out and taking a walk on the road, or going to the park and doing 100-meter run. Or as Anik did, he went to Belur Mutt, which is famous for Swami Vivekananda's memory. He lived in that mutt, in that ashram. And so he went there, vibrations were good. So when he came home, his pain was much less. So, so this is what I want to say about dealing with setback, because this is one of the agenda today, how to deal with setback. When you're walking this path of changing yourself, you will have many, many, many setbacks. And the commonest one is presentations, talking to strangers. You think that you have mastered bouncing, but at the moment you are not able to do bouncing. Your attempt to do bouncing changes into stammering, and you feel very rotten. You feel very bad. These kind of setbacks can be changed through physical intervention. Instead of holding your head and feeling rotten and feeling bad, oh my God, I've done TOPG and still I'm stammering. There's something wrong with me. So instead of doing that, you get up and do something physical. It can be anything except hitting others. Don't go and punch someone, but go for a walk or run in the park. Go to some park, go to some ashram or any spiritual place which makes you feel calm, and start all over again. So this is what I wanted to say about setback. Now the topic today is, but before I start, I'll have a quick interaction with Sophia. The topic today is identity. What is identity? And you all know that there's a lot of identity politics. So, and we also have got a identity, and we are often in doubt whether I should hug my identity of a stammerer, or whether I should hug my identity of a fluent person. Because 80-90% of the time we are speaking fluently. So should I hug my fluent self, or should I hug my disfluent self? So identity will come and discuss soon. Sophia, how is your life? Are you making any progress, or are there any setbacks? Where do you see yourself in your search, in your journey with PISA? Sophia.
Sir, I don't have time to kind of record myself, but I do some call practices, and I do try to do voluntary stammering. So when I try to do voluntary stammering, I don't end up stammering at all. So, and then yeah, so that is a bit difficult, and I do record myself, and there are places for me to improve on, and like I have stepped out of my comfort zone of calling strangers and shops, and when I go to some other shops as well, I try to do voluntary stammering. And but I would also like to improve my speech when I have to talk to more strangers. And yeah, like I think the progress is slow, but there is progress.
Okay, very good. As long as you are moving forward, no matter at what speed, as long as you are moving forward, I am very happy, and you should also be happy that you are moving ahead. So, Sophia, I want to ask you, are you working? Have you joined some hospital, or are you staying at home and preparing for NEET PG?
uh, Sir, for both, sir.
Okay, you are working also?
Sir, I didn't get your question.
I'm asking, you finished your MBBS, no?
Yes, sir.
So now, have you finished your internship also? Mandatory internship,
Yes,
1 year.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now have you joined some organization to work as a doctor?
Yes, sir.
Which organization?
Uh, it's uh, it's our government one, sir.
Okay. And where are you posted?
Sir, in Chennai itself.
Arey, wonderful. How lucky. You were not sent to some village?
No, but actually, it's in the very outskirts of Chennai, sir. So it's kind of a village only.
Okay, fine. Good. So you run a OPD there,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and how many patients do you see on an average in OPD?
I see about 30 patients, sir.
Wonderful.
Average.
So you get a chance to talk to 30 people. So use that opportunity when you're talking to them. Purposely slow down on a word and use a little bouncing or prolongation or any technique you want.
Yes,
So
sir. I do.
think of your OPD as a speech therapy clinic.
Yes,
Good,
sir. Yes, sir.
good, wonderful. So now we'll talk about identity management. For stammerers, this is a big question. Am I a stammerer or am I a normal person? I also had this big question bothering me for many years when I was in my 30s and 40s. And I used to ask this question very dramatically to myself. I used to say, Sachin, are you a broken product? Should you be sent back to the manufacturer for fixing? Or are you a normal person? Because sometimes I used to feel totally normal, especially when I was not having any difficulty. So I used to think that I'm a normal fluent person. I'm a normal speaker. So what is the problem? Life is wonderful. But then there, but immediately soon after, there were moments when I'll go in a long block or long problem or presentation will go haywire. And then I'll say, who am I? Am I a stammerer or am I a normal person? And this battle continued. And then there were moments when I adopted mutism. I mean, being silent voluntarily. Even nobody's asking me to keep quiet, but I still not say anything. I'll keep quiet. And then I will wonder, who is Sachin? Am I the real Sachin when I'm quiet, neither fluent nor disfluent? Or am I the Sachin who is fluent in that last presentation? Or am I the Sachin who stammered badly buying something in the market? So I had this confusion about my identity. And of course, I kept on battling through these ideas. So we will go into a breakout room where you will be asking this question to yourself. Who am I? And I'll just to help your discussion, I'll give you three dimensions that nowadays psychologists say that identity is derived from three kind of questioning. One is what are my social roles? So your identity is derives from this idea that I am a father, I'm a very good doctor, or I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur, or for some it could be identity I'm a woman who is fighting for women's rights, or for some it could be I'm a wonderful programmer. I've created AI robot. So all these are part of your social identities. Social identities come from family, from occupation, from society. If the world says that this is a very bad man, he is not only a stammerer, he turns violent. Last time he slapped his boss. So if society says you are a violent man, then that becomes part of your identity if you start believing it. So social roles, number one. Number two is psychological traits. Are you a procrastinator or are you a very punctual person? Are you a very orderly person, well organized, or are you a disorderly person? Um, are you a party animal? You love human company, and or do you like to be alone? So psychological traits and psychological things. To be more specific, like your personality traits, your value system, your memories, your preferences, your long-term goals. Somebody may have identity that I'm a that I am a person who has been preparing for civil services competitions for last 5 years. I have not given up. For 5 years, I've been trying, and I'll keep on trying until I become a civil servant. So your preferences, your long-term goals can define you who you are. Your emotional patterns, do you get impatient easily? And your worldview. What do you think about the world? Is the world a place for trials, tribulations, and trial? Do you believe that the world is a horrible place, and you have been put here by a horrible God to make you to punish you? Every day is a punishment. Or do you believe that the world is a wonderful opportunity? I am here to, to find my opportunities and do something wonderful and beautiful. What are your worldviews? And third dimension is your philosophical identity. By philosophical identity, I mean some people think that they are same as their body, but some people don't agree. They think that even when my body is dead, I will continue. Some people think that they are their brain, their memories, their thoughts. I remember Eckhart, who was it who said, "Because I think I exist." Does anyone remember? Who was that Western philosopher who said,
Is it
"Because
I think that therefore I am.
I think, therefore I am." I think it was Descartes.
Des
Descartes.
uh
Descartes. Yes.
Descartes.
Yeah. So some people think that because they think that is who they are. Then again, there are some people who say, no, no, I'm not my brain. Their counter logic is this, that if I'm hit by a car and if I go in a coma, I will still be Sachin, even though my brain has stopped functioning, but I will still be Sachin. Who else can I be? So they think that they are beyond their brain and body. Then some people believe that they are only sum total of their memories. So they believe that if they can upload all their memories into big terabytes of space in the cloud, then they will live forever. If they can upload their memories in the cloud, then they will live forever. So all these are psychological or philosophical ideas about who I really am. So this can also be a dimension to explore. So you can ask this question in the breakout room and ask from others also, and develop a little bit of some notes that who do you think you are psychologically, socially, and philosophically. Are you a soul or you are not a soul? Dhruv has studied Buddhism. I also have studied a little bit of Buddhism. In Buddhism, they believe that you are not a soul. You don't have an eternal soul. You've got a body and mind. That's it. And because there's no soul, they also believe that there's no oversoul. There's no Paramatma. There's no God. They say that it's unnecessary to bring God in this discussion. They say that body and mind is enough to explain everything. So all these are wonderful and a variety of ideas about who man really is. And in all this discussion, you also have to think, where does stammering get into the discussion? Why are you emphasizing stammering so much that you start thinking, am I a stammerer or am I a normal speaker? There are many people who join TISA, but they don't want to be identified as stammerers. They don't want to attract that label. So they will go to strange lengths, great lengths to avoid getting that label. In the early years of TISA, there were many people who were active, but they didn't want to participate in a public forum. And even if they joined, they will use a pseudonym, XYZ1234. So, okay, Dhruv, can we put everyone in maybe
So
in two breakout rooms?
so I mean, like, we're actually only like six participants. So should we just kind of like discuss here because it'll be small.
Ah, yes, yes. Thank you, Dhruv. Thank you for your practical common sense. Yeah, so we can discuss right here. So let us start with Anil. Anil, describe yourself. I mean, who do you think you are along those three dimensions?
Yes.
Time is
Sir,
time
I
is 3 minutes.
Right, right. Thank you. Sir, I attended 2 time Vipassana. So it is clear that I am the mind and body.
Right.
So in Vipassana, I taught that we are the mind and body. So I think I am also mind and body. There is no soul. There is no super soul also. So I practicing uh, Vipassana frequently, not daily. So I realize the sensation which I feel is a temporary. Same thing in my actual life. The bad day and good day and all type of sensation will not remain permanently. So they are temporary.
So
So
I've got one question here. I've got one question here. Do you, when you die, do you think you will be reborn?
certainly not, sir.
What about other people? Do you think other people, when they die, they are reborn? Is there a rebirth or incarnation, reincarnation of man?
No, sir, because we have only one life and we should enjoy this life.
Oh,
And because there is no account for your seen and good, good deed. So you enjoy your life thoroughly. You should do one thing. You should not harass anyone for
right.
your purpose.
Perfect.
This is
Good.
the
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anil. I
yes.
got it. I got it.
Thank you.
And what about
Thank you.
stammering? Is it part of your identity?
Sometime, but I feel stammer. I am beyond the stammering.
Right.
Sometime I make it. It might be, sir. Stammering is my identity, but I accept it. But I think I'm beyond the stammering. If I accept this thing 2 years ago, the picture is something different for me. But still, I
I
have so much
mean,
time. I have still 18 year in my career, so I can do great things.
in other words, you accept stammering the same way you accept your maleness. You accept that
Right,
you're born in a male body, but you don't go around talking that look, I am the male, I am the male, I am the male. You don't go around talking about it.
right, right.
And when you have to write in the form gender, then you fill the male without having to think about it, and you don't feel ashamed about it. If they ask
No,
you gender,
never, sir.
then you put M without feeling ashamed. So you treat stammering also in the same light. It's a given in my
Right, sir.
life. I accept it. I don't hide it. And at the same time, I don't highlight it all the time unnecessarily. I don't go
Right,
around
right,
claiming a kind of victim thing that, look, I'm a stammerer. I must be given the seat number one because I'm a stammerer. Give me seat. Give me
right,
the best seat. So you don't do those kind of things. So wonderful. So you accept your stammering as a given in life, the way you accept your body, and fine. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anil. Well done. Over to Sunil.
thank you.
Sunil Bombali.
Yes, sir. Uh, sir, you want me to share thoughts on the same things? Yeah.
On the identity. How do you
Okay.
how do you identify yourself? Is being Marathi an important part of your identity?
Sir, uh, to place a fact that I'm not a Marathi guy. I live in Maharashtra, but I'm natively from Karnataka. So we speak Kannada at home. My mother tongue is Kannada. I know a bit of Marathi. Actually, my surname sounds very Marathi, so people assume that I'm a Maharashtrian. But I'm brought up in Maharashtra. Yeah, so I am a Maharashtrian in a way, but I'm not a m-
Right.
my ethnicity is not Marathi.
Right.
Okay,
Perfect.
yeah.
What else?
So,
How
so
else do you?
okay. So talking about identities, sir, we hold a lot of identities. Uh, uh, and talking about myself, I identify myself as a male, as an Indian, as an engineer, and and as a person who stammers. Very lately, I have been working on my stammering identity to align myself as a person who stammers more and more. It's hard
to affirm your identity in certain situations where the situation is a bit hostile to stammering. So yeah, it's a long journey that I'm trying to identify more and more with my stammer and as a person who stammers. So and it's very important for me to align myself as a person who stammers more often, and I want to embody the identity of a person who stammers, because being a fluent person for a large part of my life has has brought me into a lot of um, uh, trouble uh, trouble with effective communication. So the more I try to feel myself as a person who stammer, the more I try to accept stammering from myself in every situations, the more it lessens the burden on me to sound fluent um, and to perform as a fluent speaker. So I need to make space for myself and 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 work more on my identity. Like I feel that I'm not doing much on my identity aspect. So so it's a challenge for me to work more and more. So by the means of TISA, I'm trying to take good steps on it. So yes.
Wonderful. Sunil, are there any social roles part of your identity?
Social roles in the sense, sir?
Like, is being a dutiful son a strong component of your identity? Do you always sort of remember and pride yourself that I am a very dutiful son or something
Yeah,
like this?
sir. Yeah, with various identities, you also put yourself in roles, like as a son, as a brother, as a student to my teachers, and as a teacher to whomever I am teaching. So yes, it can be a bit empowering because it puts you in a position of responsibility. So you tend to work more on yourself and be a good version of yourself for the people that matter to you.
Very good. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you. Very, very well presented. Thank you so much. Over to
Thank you, sir.
Sophia. Sophia, how do you see your self-identity?
Sir, I am comfortable with people seeing me as a stammerer, and even if people see me as a stammerer, I don't mind, and even if they don't, I'm also fine, sir.
What are other strands in your identity, in your belief system?
In your belief system, I identify as a Christian. I identify as as someone who's trying to be a better version of themselves, and I also try to be more consistent with whatever I do in my work, uh, and be more productive and be more hardworking and having set goals in daily and weekly and monthly, like that, sir.
Whenever something goes wrong in speech or in work, do you ever get this thought that maybe it is a punishment
No, no,
or
no, sir, no, sir. I don't.
something?
No, I don't, sir.
Right, good. I just I just wanted to be sure because when I was a child, I used to think like this. I used to think yesterday I was laughing a lot and I was feeling so proud. That is why God has punished me today.
No, sir.
And by thinking these kind of thoughts, I was making my life even more complicated. So I will try to
Hmm.
become very moral, very good, very kind, giving my lunch to other children. but stammering did not go. So sometimes this happens that our beliefs can, instead of helping us, they become a kind of hurdle. So it's very important to understand. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you so much for sharing. Over to Anik. Anik, what is your self-identity? How do you identify yourself? Anik, दादा भागो तो. अच्छा कोई बात नहीं. We will go to Varun. Varun Songire. Dr. Varun, how do you see yourself, your identity?
Okay, sir. For for first of all, sir, I am a I am a I I am a kind ह्यूमन. मैं मैं खुद को एक अच्छा इंसान के रूप से देखता हूँ. और जो सेकंड थिंग है वो कि मैं एक डॉक्टर हूँ. तो मैं इस हिसाब से मैं खुद को देखता हूँ. एंड ऑल्सो आई आई एम अ पर्सन हु 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 इज हु इज स्टैमरर.
Right. Good. Thank you, Varun. Over to Chirag. Your identity, Chirag.
Uh, yes, sir. So I think that I am a I'm a chaser who try to achieve their thing, and I am a means a technology lover where I used to build drone and all, and uh, and I think yes, I am a stammer because this thing I am carrying from my childhood, so I am a stammer, and also I am a accept I'm a acceptor, like from someone I'm a friend, from someone I'm a I'm a their child, and from some of the students I am a teacher, so I accept their their feeling and like responsibility, and I carry forward of this.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. So, so regarding identity, all that I want to say, how do you manage your identity? Because for many stammerers, it's a very kind of binary. They say either I have to believe that I am a normal person, I don't stammer. So they will go to any length to hide their stammering, and they will fall in patterns of avoidance because they have to maintain that identity that I'm a cool guy, I don't stammer. That guy is he stammers, but I don't stammer. So therefore, if there's a presentation, they will slip away. And many of us have done this, and many of us have accepted in later years that I used to avoid going to college for the first 1 month because in the first 1 month, every lecturer will come and say, "Okay, everyone will give introductions," and that used to be such a hateful experience that I stopped going to the college. So many of us have done this. Why? Because we are using our creativity in the service of a false identity. We are using our intelligence for a very wrong purpose, for wrong identity. And that identity was that I'm a cool guy, I don't stammer. Instead of that, and so there the other extreme is when people say, do I have to accept that I stammer? So again, there's a problem that if I accept that I am stammerer, the signal which goes out to their mind is that they are pathetic, they will never change, and they will stammer all their life. So this is the other extreme. So basically, what I'm saying is take the middle path, which is you say you don't ignore the truth that sometimes you will stammer, sometimes even the normal people also stammer. So we also will stammer sometimes, but I am working on it. I am trying to become a good communicator. So instead of saying that I'm a stammerer and stammering has got no known cure and stammering has got a biological basis, and that is why there is no known cure, there's no medicine, there's no operation for stammering. Instead of using this route, all these things may be true scientifically, but for the sake of identity, there's a better version, and that better version is, yes, I stammer sometimes, I'm working on it, and I'm trying to become a good communicator. And after 6 months, you can replace it by saying, I'm a stammer who communicates very well. And many senior people in TISA have reached that stage. They're invited to conduct workshops. They're invited to give speeches, and they're not hiding their stammering. They say that yes, I stop, I stammer, but overall I communicate very well. So this is a better identity, and that is how we should be managing our stammering identity. That yes, I stammer sometimes. I'm working on it, and and I and I'll be and I'm a good communicator, and I communicate very well. Something like this you can say. And to justify this, you can, I mean, if somebody questions this or somebody needs more education, you can tell them that yes, stammering has got a biological basis because of certain genetic mutations, genetic variations. Our motherboard, our speech area has developed differently, not inferiorly, not defectively, but differently. And that is why sometimes we are not able to communicate, even though the thought is very clear in our head. And this issue has got no known solution right now, but we can still work on our communication, because communication is both talking and listening. And above all, communication is about making sense and conveying sense. If I can convey my meaning to you, then my communication is successful. So this is how you manage your identity. Now, next thing which we want to talk about, developing a roadmap. As the TOPG comes to an end, you have to develop a roadmap. Otherwise, all the good things which you have started in TOPG will stop after a few days. So I will give 5 minutes to everyone. Grab a pen and paper, or even on your phone, you can write it down. But if you've got pen and paper, it will be good. Write down 4 or 5 things which you want to continue in the coming 6 months or coming 1 year. This is very important. And what kind of things can you write? So let me ask Dhruv. Dhruv is very good at making plans and implementing them also. He did a 1 month mega communication workshop, and he planned it and he executed it very well. Many people came and we all stayed in a forest, and everybody got fed and had a bedding to sleep on. So over to Dhruv. What kind of thing they should keep in mind when they are developing their roadmap? Dhruv. Hello,
Um,
Naresh.
Hi, Naresh. Yeah, I mean, I think for now, just start maybe writing the roadmap, because if I give too many ideas and stuff, I think people kind of approach things differently. Some people are more specific, some people more broad. So I think for now, just write and then share in the chat, or share even in the WhatsApp, take a photo or verbally, and then we can talk about it. That's better, I think, than or if you want me to be like the SMART goals like that, is that what you're suggesting?
They can do that also, and whatever is the output, you can share it in the WhatsApp group, and it should be a work in progress. I mean, whatever you write, just keep on adding to it, because a 6 month or 1 year plan can't be just 4 lines. So keep on adding to it. And Naresh also is here. We can ask him. So Naresh, what advice would you give to people developing a roadmap? Remember your own time when you did TOPG.
Yeah, hello, sir. Good morning to all. Actually, the important thing is that we should start with the small things, right? If we are starting with the small things and we are completing that task, then we feel some happiness that I have done this task. Okay. So we should make a big goal, and in the big goal we should complete in a divide, like small things you have done, and every day appreciate yourself that I have done this thing today, and in the next day what thing I have to improve in myself. Okay, so this thing we can do. And apart from this thing that we should write everything what we are doing. If we are not writing the things, then in the next day, or in the next someday, we will forget the thing that what we had planned before. So I think we can do this thing.
Thank you, Naresh. Thank you so much. So basically, what he has said is this, that if you've got a written plan, then there are chances that it will get implemented. So you must write it down. And as I said, it can be a work in progress. You keep on adding to it over next 1 month, 2 months. Second thing which he said was that break it in small, doable chunks. So say, for example, if your goal is to lose 5 kg in next 6 months or 1 year, right now you should write that in next 7 days, I'll get up in the morning and run 100 meters. Instead of this, if you write down everything for the first week, that I'll get up at 6, I'll go to gym, then I'll come and run in the park, and then I will go for a swim. In the evening, I'll play volleyball. If you write down all these things, then you will not be able to do this. And then you will feel very bad. So instead of this, have just one short, small goal that next 7 days I'll try to get up at 6 a.m. and in and I'll just run one round of the park in front of my home, or just 100 meters for 7 days. When you complete it, put a tick mark and then write goal for the next week, that I have been doing it. I have done 100 meters every morning. Now I'll make it 200 meters. So this is the thing, that you develop these kind of short achievable goals. When you achieve them, celebrate, and then up the level, up the challenge a little bit, not too much. So this is one very important thing. And third thing, I would say that try to cover all the aspects of your life. Having a goal that I will call two strangers every morning and bounce on one word every morning. This is good for speech and very important, definitely. But this alone is not enough, because you are a complete human being. You've got a body, you've got a mind, you speak, you do all kind of things. So it has to be more than just a speech. So somewhere you should pay attention to physical fitness also. Those who are very young, I'll say they can have a goal like I will improve my VO2 max. But to improve your VO2 max, you can do, maybe you can do 10 things. But for the time being, you should plan just one thing, that okay, from tomorrow morning, I will run 100 meters and try to finish it under 4 minutes, yeah, under 3 minutes, whatever. And then you gradually improve the time. Then you gradually add other things like resistance training. After 3 months, you can add other things like balancing exercises, where you balance your body on one leg or those kind of things. So physical fitness, then you should also do something for your intellectual fitness. You can have a goal like I will read a book once in 2 months, but that is a big goal. So then you can break it in small goals like every night before going to sleep, I'll read just one page, only one page. So develop these kind of goals which are practical, small, achievable, and do it for 7 days, then do it for 15 days, then do it for a month, and then gradually that will become your habit. So write down a couple of thoughts, then we will have a little discussion. That's it. So Naresh, how are things with you? Let me catch up with you. How are things going on? The room is looking rather dark. Are you on duty or what?
एक्चुअली सर अभी जस्ट मेरी लाइट चली गई है तो
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
इसलिए ऐसा दिख रहा है।
अच्छा। अभी तुम पटना में हो ना?
यस सर। अभी मैं पटना में हूँ।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा। और अस्पताल में काम बढ़िया चल रहा है? इमरजेंसीज आ रही हैं, तुम झेल रहे हो उनको?
हाँ जी सर, सब ठीक ठीक ही चल रहा है। कुछ ही दिन पहले मेरा एक ऑफर लेटर मुझे मिला था रेलवे का, लेकिन वो
अच्छा।
मैंने एक्चुअली उसको मैंने छोड़ दिया है क्योंकि मुझे कुछ समझ में आया कि नहीं, एम्स अच्छा है उससे।
नहीं ठीक है, बिल्कुल। हाँ, एम्स वास्तव में अच्छा है। एम्स अच्छा है क्योंकि रेलवे में दौड़ा भागी ज्यादा होगी, दौड़ना भागना ज्यादा होगा, लेकिन जो क्लिनिकल काम है वो कम ही होगा। एम्स में तो
हाँ
हर तरह के पेशेंट्स आते हैं, तुम्हें देखने को मिलता है, सीखने को मिलता है। ठीक कह रहे हो, यस। So who is ready to share his 4 5 points from their roadmap exercise? You can raise your hand when you are ready. Yes, Sunil, go on.
Okay, sir. I have written down some points uh, as a roadmap for my for the next few months. So the first thing is I want to keep participating in TISA's activities, be a active member of the community, and uh, help people more, and do service to this community. And second is work on my stammering identity more. I think I have come a long way, but still there is lot to lot to work upon as a to affirm myself with the stammering identity. So I want to work more on my identity. I think it goes well with participating in TISA at the very first. And third thing is I want to be more mindful about my self discipline and try to be more disciplined in my uh, in my daily routine. And I want to improve my language skills, um, on my English skills, conversational skills, not just English but in Hindi as well. And try inculcating voluntary stammering more to my speech. Um, uh, I have lately recognized the importance of voluntary stammering in um, um, as an essential part of being a person who stammers. So I want to try, try and add more voluntary stammering to my speech. Uh, and lastly, I want to prepare myself to switch my job to a good company. So I was looking forward to change my job. I am working for the same company for the past 8 years, and I have been thinking of switching my job, but I was kind of procrastinating. So I want to prepare myself for a good position. I just can't go blindly and give interviews. I need to prepare myself, like technically and also in other aspects of my job profile. So yes.
Perfect. Very good. Sunil, do you have any travel plans also in the coming years? Do you want to visit some country, or do you want to visit northeast of India? You
Sir,
want to go to
visiting countries,
Shillong?
I think financial budget would be a used question when we talk about visiting countries.
But
But
within the India, have you been to northeast like
uh,
Tripura,
no, sir,
Assam,
no,
Shillong?
no, sir. I haven't been to Northeast. Uh, 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 at the farthest far, I have been to Patna when we talk about the East for the NC
Very
for
good.
the NC itself.
Right,
So
right.
I usually travel within the country for the NC itself. So I'm looking forward for the next NC so that I get so I get a chance of traveling.
I think we should hold a NC in, Nagaland. Maybe next year. No, what you say is right that many of us travel because of NC. So that is a good idea. So basically, it was just a random thought. All that which you said in your roadmap were very valid, very relevant, very useful, and it just came to my mind as a random thought. Does Sunil want to explore the country or not? Does he want to travel? Because I have seen that traveling sometimes opens up our mind. You meet different culture, different people. I remember I had gone to Shillong. Shillong is a part of India, but looking at the signpost, it felt as if I am in some small country in Europe or South America. And expenditure was that of India. So somebody said that you can travel to a foreign country on Indian budget if you go to Northeast. Just a joke. Anyway, so and I know not everybody is fond of traveling, but just a thought. Over to Anil Sahu.
Okay. So I have four or five my roadmap. First one, I will try to talk with strangers with technique, especially bouncing, and gradually I will try to make it my routine. This is my first priorities.
Right. Good.
Second one is I want to attend. Actually, sir, in past I was very badly fell in interview which I attend for Gulf country. So it now my aim to attend more and more interview for a Gulf, even though I'm not interested now job changing. So I will attend uh, monthly one or two interview, and in this interview I will try. I will definitely speak with technique, no issue. And second one and third one, I will try to work on my non-verbal things like I I miss smile when I speak. So I try more and more video and see when I am smile or not. So I push myself to smile when I speak or when I got blocked. And second, I will
Very
work
good.
on my eye contact because sometimes I feel I miss eye contact when I got stammer. So I feel like uh, disconnected. So I will keep keep working on myself to these two things, smile and eye contact. And last but not least, I will focus on my reading skill. Uh, Within a few months, I
I think we lost him.
and I will work on these things.
Perfect. Very good, Anil. I just want to share one random thought with you. Um, to get rid of the fear of interview, you should attend to a large number of walk-in interviews, even if you're overqualified them. I mean, you can just go with their high school mark sheet and say, I could not study beyond high school and I want to be a pizza delivery boy. Just for fun. Just for fun. I mean, in newspaper, you often see walk-in interview. We need salesmen, sales girls, walk-in interview. So just walk in with, with any piece of paper and say, for some reason, I could not study beyond class 12 and I'm looking for a job. So you will get used to this idea of being interviewed by strangers. It will be very good practice. And of course, when they offer you a job, you can simply say, sorry, tomorrow I've got some work. Sorry, I'm sorry, I can't join. My mother has asked me not to work. You can give some such excuse and not join there. Some people have done it actually.
Definitely.
Some people have actually done it. They have given all kind of, underqualified kind of interviews just to get the experience of interview. How does it feel when somebody asks your name and you are trying to say your name? So I think this is a very good desensitization practice for people who had a fear of or who had a bad interview in the past. So try this. That can be a good experience.
Certainly.
And just everything is fine. I mean, as I said, it's a work in progress. You will develop even more ideas as you go along. So keep on, make it habit of writing, and you can put it somewhere, print on a A4 page, put it somewhere where you can see it daily, bathroom mirror or wherever. Put it on as a desktop on your laptop. You can even take a screenshot and put it on your desktop. Yes, go on, Anil. Go on. हाँ बोलिए अनिल. In the meantime, we can go to Sophia. Sophia, are you ready with your roadmap?
Sir, sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Sir, for my stammering goal, I have planned to do one stranger's call while having lunch. No, like after I have lunch in my free time during the lunch break, I'm planning to have one stranger's call, and before going to sleep for 5 minutes, or any 5 lines I think about on that day, I want to write in my journal. And then while studying, if there is any important topic, I can do a speech video of applying my speech techniques for 2 minutes. One topic, one technique,
Very good. Perfect.
every day.
Any other goals?
And I'm also planning to achieve 7,000 steps when I'm like working, or when I am studying, or when I'm on call with someone else, because it's very easy to walk while you're talking to someone.
Very correct. Very good for health and fitness. True. Very good. Over to over to uh, Anik. Anik, sorry, I didn't get you. I didn't give you a chance to. Are you available now? You want to share your roadmap? Okay, maybe he's getting ready. Varun, you can go on. Share your roadmap.
ओके सर. एक मैंने चार से मैंने एक 4 से 5 एक्टिविटीज मैंने इनलिस्ट की है, ओ- जैसे कि ओमकार चैंटिंग, एंड सेकंड जो है मैं बाउंसिंग एंड पॉज टेक्निक का उपयोग मैं कंटिन्यू करने वाला हूँ, क्योंकि वो क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए वो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल हेल्पफुल साबित हो रही है. एंड थर्ड जो है कि मैं मैं अभी मैं मेरे कंफर्ट जोन से अभी बाहर निकल कर अननोन लोगों से और अननोन अननोन कंडीशन अननोन सिचुएशन में अभी खुद को मैं वहां पर मैं मेरी प्रैक्टिस का कंटिन्यू करने वाला हूँ. एंड जो फोर्थ है कि जो कि जो कि मेरा एक प्राइम एम है, जो कि है मेरी मेरी बोलने की स्पीड को मैं कंट्रोल करने वाला वाला हूँ. इस पर अभी तक मैंने अब अब अ, अ, अब मैंने 30 to 40% तक मेरी स्पीड कम कर ली है. एंड जो न न नेक्स्ट जो एक्टिविटी है कि मैं तीसरा तीसरा से भी जो भी हमारी डेली प्रैक्टिस सेशन होता है उनमें मैं पार्ट लेने वाला हूँ। एंड जो लास्ट है कि मैं कॉल विद स्ट्रेंजर, यानी कि हमारे जो टीसा के जो मेंबर्स है उनको मैं हफ्ते में 2 से 3 बार में उनके साथ थोड़ी देर बात करूंगा। एंड जो जो हमें जो टेक्निक सिखाई गई है वो मैं वो मैं यह यूज करके मैं उनसे मैं बात करने वाला हूँ।
Perfect, Varun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Varun. Over to Naresh. Yes, Naresh.
Hello, sir. Actually, the first thing is that what I plan to do that actually most of the things I know how to manage the stammering, how to do the things. But the real thing is that I'm not applying the thing exactly no. So I will try to learn implement the things. That is very important task. Many times, but we are not using all things and we do not get the benefits. And the second thing is I'll try to love to my stammering. That is very important thing. If I am going to try to implement the techniques to stop my stammering, that is not going to work for me. First, I have to love my stammering. That if I am stammering and if I getting blocked, that is very okay. And still I have to remain happier. I I I do not get to like tense or feel embarrassed. I should feel happier still. So I I'll work more on it. And second thing, the third thing is I am going to work on my secondary behavior. Whatever I have the secondary behavior, I am going to control it and manage it better way. Okay, and the next thing that this is not related to stammering. It is with for my own goal that I will try to get the things more disciplined, like my sleeping. I sleep at the 8 or 9 a.m. and I sleep at 8 late night. So that is very bad. And especially it happens whenever the day off are there. So I am going to improve this and change this. For last many weeks, I am trying to implement, but I am not able to fix it. So these are all things I am going to do in the next 6 months. Thank you so much. Sorry, or yes, my
Naresh, in your medical work, have you ever held a newborn baby in your hands?
yes, sir. I held yes.
When you were holding this newborn baby, how thoughtful and careful you were. Remember, you were very gentle with the baby and you were holding it very delicately. So people say that we should have same kind of self-compassion for ourselves because we also are like a baby, a newborn baby. And so therefore, we should never judge ourselves harshly. Self-discipline is good, but beating ourselves, I'm a wretched guy. I stammered again in the interview, or I'm very bad. I can't even do this much. Other people do it so easily. These kind of judgments, when we pass on ourselves, it's almost like dropping that baby to the hard floor, right? So whenever you hold a little baby in your hand, remind yourself that this is how I should be caring for myself. Self-compassion is very important. Stammerers are notorious for being compassionate to others, but not to themselves. हमें औरों की बहुत चिंता होती है कि मेरे हकलाने से सामने वाले को बड़ी तकलीफ हो रही होगी बेचारे को, मगर मगर मेरे को जो तकलीफ है उसके बारे में मेरे पास टाइम ही नहीं है. आई नेवर थिंक अबाउट द सफरिंग आई एम अंडरगोइंग. So we have to strike a balance. We have to be more compassionate to ourselves. This is very important. और जहाँ तक नीड का है, as a medical person, you can find it out. You can Google and find out. There are a lot of uh, tips and techniques to ensure good night's sleep. Do that. Thank you so much, Naresh. Everything was very well said. Thanks a lot. Now let me go to uh, Anik, and then come to Dhruv also. Dhruv also will share his big plans. Yes. Is Anik here? Anik, are you ready to share your plans? Who else is left? Varun, we have.
Hello.
Yes, go on, Anik. Yeah, share your plans.
Uh, uh, I'm sorry, sir. Share. I mean, I didn't understand the question.
We are discussing roadmap, because
Okay.
at the end of TOPG, everybody should have a roadmap how to continue the benefits of TOPG into the
Mm-hmm.
future also.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, we encourage people to write down a couple of lines that I will do this after TOPG is over. So have you thought about that, or do you need time
Yes.
to think?
No, no, sir. To be very very honest with you, after this TOPG is over, and until I get settled in a job, so I'm little the mental situation is not that stable. So I'll try to apply those techniques in my daily life, but to be able to fully focused on working on it. So I think I would need some time to first I need to be settled off, and then I can focus on this thing.
Okay, Anik. Anik, thank you so much. I just want to share one thought very quickly. I will. This is a little Zen story. A uh, a, a man from a city, he went to visit a Zen master, and he asked the Zen master, "How long am I supposed to meditate every day?" So the Zen master said, 15 minutes morning, evening, enough. And then man said, that much? I'm a very busy person. So the Zen master said, in that case, you should meditate 1 hour morning, evening, not 15 minutes. So this man asked him to understand, asked him to explain why. When I'm busy, you are increasing the time. So the Zen master said that you are so busy because you do not know how to use your mind efficiently. That is why you are busy 24 hours a day. And that is why you need to manage your mind better. And that is what meditation does. Meditation will teach you how to make the best use of your mind. So therefore, regular people, 15 minutes morning, evening is enough. But people who think that they are very busy, they have to do 1 hour meditation instead of 15 minutes. So when you say that when my mind is more settled, when I've got into the new job, then I will plan this and plan that. that, that is a counterproductive idea. That will not work. You should start the battle of self-discipline straight away, whether you get a job tomorrow or whether you get a job after 1 month, right? So because how uh, how well you manage your mind and your thinking A lot depends on that. Certainly, getting a job depends on that. So become more disciplined. Develop these kind of plans that every morning I'll get up at this time. I will do a little meditation or prayer or whatever. I'll do a little running. I'll do some focused study in the morning. I'll go to bed at a reasonable time. In 1 week, I'll read one book or whatever. Unless you have this kind of plan and discipline, getting a job could be difficult for you. So please consider this. It's almost like the man who said, a man went to the beach. He said, I want to have a dip in the ocean. But he kept on sitting there. Finally, a man said, when are you going to have your dip in the ocean? He said, when the waves calm down, then I'll get into the ocean. But that never happens. So get out of this, this mindset that external circumstances should be perfect. Only then I will start this great journey of self-change. Thank you. Now, if nobody is left, I will invite Dhruv. Dhruv, share your thoughts and your plans. I'm sure you are making up some plans for the next year straight away.
No, no, well, anyway, so yeah, I guess I can share some plans. So for in terms of communication, so stammering related, overall communication related, I'm gonna kind of take it week by week. I think having big goals that I'm gonna achieve this in a year kind of scares me itself. So I think week by week and more present moment stuff is works better for me. So, for example, this week I'm planning to monitor myself, and especially when I'm going into s silent blocks, because at times I kind of just block and there's no sound coming out. So I'm just going to monitor myself. Am I going into a silent block? And then can I add sound in that block when I'm going in? And overall, for my stammering and my communication overall, my goal is to kind of just also monitor what am I doing that's stopping me from getting on to the next sound, and then how can I move on to that sound? Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that's my communication goal for this week to kind of just monitor that. In terms of personal goals, I'd like to take my current relationship to the next level, whatever that means for everybody. I would like to get land, um, which is a long-term plan, and then grow food, start a family kind of thing. Professional goal, I wanna, yeah, like I've been doing things in, I've been working on different campaigns and projects in silos, but I'm planning to kind of consolidate all of those under one umbrella, which I'm calling the Eight Generations Collective. This is the brochure, but it's some anyway. I'm kind of making a website now where I can put the projects, like I'll list them over here on under the Eight Generations Collective, and then um, identify projects or campaigns that need support, and then get the funding or get that support. Yeah, and then in terms of self-concept, one thing that came to my mind during this call that I've been thinking about for a while. Um, I think I should just go for interviews. Like I'm not actively looking for a job right now, but I think it would just be a challenge for myself to just maybe once a month go for an interview and then just keep on seeing, can I get the job? How often can I get the job? And if I can't get the job, what's going on? So yeah, that could just be fun.
Don't forget pizza delivery boy.
Ah, bilkul. If I don't get pizza
Just for a
delivery boy
change,
jobs,
just for fun.
no,
You'll
but
always say, I got my two-wheeler.
no, so that's the problem. Don't have a two-wheeler. So I think they
You can say, I got my four-wheeler.
I can just
I'll,
say
I'll, I will deliver pizza fatafat. Very good. Wonderful. I can see that Dhruv is planning some major changes. Some major changes are he's planning. And this is a very good thing. And as he said, small things, small time frames. Does anyone want to know about my plans? Or do you think at 67 people should not should not plan? They should only plan for a heart attack. No, I'm also planning a lot of things. I'm planning to read a book every month, at least every 2 weeks. Dhruv gifted me this Kindle, and I'm using it. But sometimes I become lazy. I don't read. So, but I'm trying to read couple of pages every day so that I can finish a book in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. In fact, I've already read like 8 or 9 books on this Kindle, but I have to be more regular. Second thing is I have to keep on writing. I like to get up in the morning and write. So I am writing this copy. Every day I try to write, sometimes gratitude writing, sometimes other thoughts. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of night, 3 a.m. So then also I scribble my thoughts. Whatever woke me up, disturbing thought or any thought, try to write it down. And other thing, I've started for a long time. I stopped running because I had little arthritis in my knees, osteoarthritis. So I thought I should stop running now, but I've recently started, and it is lessening my pain. My knees are feeling much better now. So I'm doing very slow jogging, Japanese method, very slow running, and do it in the park, in the sun, and it's helping me. So I plan to continue it, and I really plan to bring my VO2 max up a little bit. And I'm also learning lifestyle medicine. I'm also delving into longevity medicine, and there are possibilities that I may join some hospital in Jharkhand and start working on these ideas. And so that's it. I mean, so my plan is to travel, learn, and enjoy and explore, and definitely counsel people. I'm still counseling people on phone, and it's always fun and it's always very rewarding. So, guys, thank you so much. I want to thank all of you. Please continue working whichever capacity as a volunteer in TISA or as a participant in TOPG or whichever way you can jump in and help, because TISA is the first genuine expression of Indian people who stammer at a national level. So it needs help from all of us. All of us have to push it. So thank you so much. So before we conclude, does anyone want to share something? Does anyone want to add something? Anik, you want to have a second go? Sophia, you want to share something? Something profound? Some proverb from Old Testament?
Hello.
Yes. Go on, Anik. Yeah.
Sir, I have thought that I will. Hello.
Bolo, bolo. Go on. Please go on.
So I have thought that I'll be sir. Before that, I just wanted to ask you one thing, that the last day you have arranged a session on mental health.
Yeah.
So I was there in that meeting as well. So I'm not sure you remember or not, but the introductory session of this TOPG, I shared with you that I am very much interested in working in mental health kind of thing. So I have also asked you that if there is any kind of initiative or any kind of happenings going on regarding mental health, so I'd be happy to help and volunteer for that. So I have thought that if anything comes up regarding mental health, and how mental health is important in our speech, that kind of thing. So feel free, just add me there, and feel free to reach me out anytime. I'd be happy to volunteer there. So that is what I've thought, and this is I'm just looking forward to to getting get to know more about this uh, 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 um, you know the thing I have मैं यहाँ पे हूँ for anything speech related and how speech is affect our mental health, or vice versa, how mental health speaks affect our speech, because in my experience I have experienced that being in a good mental health situation is more crucial, because somehow, although we are getting modern, but still mental health is a stigma in our country. So I would love to be part of anything, any such initiative. So if there is anything, just feel free to contact me, sir,
I
anytime.
got it, Anik. Anik, I got it. I got it. But Anik, I want to say one thing, and it is meant for everyone. All of us should learn a lot about psychology on our own. For example, there's a very accessible, easy to understand model called CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. You can
Yes, sir.
simply, in ChatGPT, you can ask about it. And ChatGPT can also give you structured exercise to
Yes, sir.
use it on your own self. Because unless you do these kind of exercises, you will not be able to help others. If you want to
Exactly.
help other people with mental health, then you have to have some knowledge, some skills. So first,
And sir,
I will request. Go on.
सर पहले आप फिनिश करिए सर.
Ah, So this is what I want to say to everyone, that we don't have to wait to get a PhD in psychology, applied psychology, or clinical psychology from that university. Even common people can learn these skills, can learn about this mental health and become at least peer counselors. You can become very good peer counselor by learning CBT. There are many other models also. There's a there's a ACT, commitment acceptance therapy. All these
Sir,
models are easy to understand.
I just
You can
I
read
just
them. Hmm. Yeah, go
uh,
on.
yes, sorry, sir, just to interrupt. I just wanted to share one of my experience, that when
Yeah.
I was working in my previous company. So there was the. আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তুমি যাও, আমি যাচ্ছি, তুমি যাও, ওখানে যাও, ওখানে যাও। হ্যালো।
Yes, go on.
হ্যাঁ। In my previous organization, there was a team that was that was especially uh, uh, created for employee mental well-being. So there was a meeting scheduled few years ago. And that time I was working, and someday after going to law. So at the time I was going to log off. Then I was checking my mails. So then I got a mail that you are invited to this program, and if you want to share your thoughts or anything, you can fill this form and join with us. Then only I filled that form, and since the meeting was in a weekday. So it was very tough to for me to manage that time, because I had to do my own daily work as well. So it was challenging to get some time and join that meeting, but somehow I managed to join this meeting. And then when I was asked to share my experiences, then there was almost very senior people, mid senior people, and as well as freshers. All of them were there. There were almost 300 plus people. So that in that meeting, I was delivering a speech regarding mental health, because by that time I have learned so many things, and I have realized so many things regarding psychology and all things. So I have I've been sharing my thoughts there. So while sharing my thoughts, I for few words or few sentence I got stuck. So that was a kind of embarrassing situation for me, because it was not for the people, the it is from our local office, because it was a pan India meeting. So
Okay, Anik, I'm sorry, I'm stopping you here. I'm stopping you here. It's all like 11:36. But I want to emphasize one thing, that as long as you are troubled by I got stuck on one or two words, it means that your mental health is still affected by your speech. And as long as your own mental health is compromised by stammering, you won't be able to help other people very much. So, first of all, you have to help yourself, and then you can go around helping other people. And this can be done by reading. A lot of resources are available online for free. For example, on Coursera, there are plenty of courses on mental health, like psychology of self, psychology of group, psychology of discrimination. There are short courses are there. They're available for free. You can study, read them. But first of
yes,
all, fix yourself,
I have
and then
I
you
have
can help other people. Now, I must now wind up because I've got to go now. It's 11:37, and I've got to leave now. Very sorry, Anik. You can always share your
Thing I
thoughts in
wanted
the
to,
group. I'll be reading the group also.
uh,
Back to Dhruv, since
yeah,
I've got to leave now.
okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, thank you so much to Dr. Sachin for being on the call and hosting this call and yesterday's call and all the other ones. So yeah, so first of all, just I mean, yeah, a great thank you to Dr. Sachin for being here and being so kind and patient with your time. Um, so yes, we could call this an official end of this TOPG course. However, the small groups, if you like, the mentor groups could continue if the mentors are free, and also the small groups would like to continue. Um, on your kind of own in capacity. The well WhatsApp group as well will like continue at least for some time. And you can kind of share your the videos there as well if you like. Um, I think that's all I want to say.
I just
So
want to ask one thing. Is Sophia a participant or a mentor?
a participant.
Sophia,
Or-
participant. Okay. Sophia, are you completing TOPG this time?
Sir, I do have uh, some tasks to be completed, sir. I was not able to finish them all, and I was not able to master any one technique as well, sir.
It's
So,
okay. It takes time to master techniques. Don't worry. But try to finish all the tasks so that we can give you a certificate, at least.
okay, sir.
And take your time. I mean, there is still time left. You can still do it. And I don't think they will mind if you take another 2, 3 days, 4 days. So try to do that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
So,
sir.
And
so
yeah,
thank you so much, everyone. Huh? Over to Dhruv. Back to Dhruv. Yes, go on.
but I mean, just like wanted to share also that one thing we will also do that like we will kind of discuss now like as like the TISA core team and the mentors and stuff is to have a weekly online SSG. So that we can kind of like have continuation of people who like cannot attend in-person SSG, then that they can kind of at least attend online SSGs.
And we'll try to get Amit Bajaj in those weekly meetings.
Yes, exactly.
I'm talking to him. We'll try to have him there. Yes.
Take care.
So I think on the whole, everything has gone very well, and I'm very happy that at least some people are completing TOPG. And and I just want to say one thing: if you make up your mind, nobody can stop you. Stammerers are like Brahmos missile. Nobody can stop them, provided they make up their mind. That's the only condition. You have to make up your mind to change, and then everything will change. So, guys, thank you so much. I'm very happy that we worked together, we interacted, and had a nice time. Dhruv, thank you so much. Big help. Thank you to all of you, Sophia, Sunil, Naresh, Anil, Anik, Naman. Chaliye. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
See you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Chalo.